Are we back? Everyone is back?
Yes, sir.
Great. So now let's go to a very important part of this programming language, which is called as function. So let me share my screen again. Yeah. Okay. So basically we write functions to avoid repetitive kind of calculations, and many times what happens, we have to do a lot of calculations at a lot of places, but those calculations are same or similar. So instead of writing code again and again, we just write a function and we use that function in those places, and then we get the output. Okay. So basically function, once we have written the function, we can use this function in various places, and we can make our life simple by just including those functions in our calculations. Okay. So function, if you just see, the syntax is very simple. Function, then we have brackets. It's a normal bracket, uh, argument or list of arguments. It could be one argument, could be more than one. And then the second part is your body of the function. So it will automatically execute that. That's it. So your function is ready, and then you can use that function for other purposes somewhere else. Okay. So let's see one example. So 2 or 3 examples we can see, so that our concept will be very clear. So let me take one example. Say example one. So sorry, this is, yeah, example one. So let's say if we want to compute, say, very simple example. I'm just thinking. Let's compute, say, square of some number. Let's say, okay. So my example one is, I'm just writing one function. That function will compute square of any number. So what you have to do, you have to define the function. So since it's a square of the function, so I will say sq underscore something, some variable name. You have to say sq underscore function, sq underscore function. Now remember here, this is equal to function. This is a syntax. Function is a syntax, and then small parenthesis, small bracket, small parenthesis. Right, it's taking time. I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit slow. I don't know why. Yeah, small parenthesis, and then you can say some dummy variable, say l. Okay, so this will compute the function, square function. That's it. And then after this, you have to have this body of the function, which is like this. So what output I want? I want square of the number, so n square. That's it. My function is done. N square. Okay. So how do I use this function? So I can use this function. Let's say I want a square of. So I have to use square function. Okay. So first I have to execute, because if I don't execute this function, it will not come. So let me execute this function. Let me run this function. Yeah. So this function has now been executed. Yeah. Now what I will do, I will simply write, sorry, sq underscore function. Okay. Inside the bracket, let's say I want square of the number, say 5.